Okay, welcome everyone. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm super excited to have you on this call tonight. My name is Tracy Black, and I am a Crown Diamond leader here on our Gather and Dwell team. I'm super excited to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for spending the time with me, and we're going to just spend just about 30 minutes to talk about getting started, right? Like you are now with Young Living, how to make the most out of your membership. And how to just, get all the discounts, all the goodies that you want to get so that you can save money in the long run. So for most of you, you probably got started with this right here. This is our premium starter kit. This is it. You probably got it with a diffuser like this as well. And I'm just going to spend a few minutes just to kind of show you how to get the most out of your kit. So this is really sort of the bread and butter of Young Living. If you got started another way with Young Living, maybe you ordered a few different products, maybe you ordered supplements or makeup, just stay tuned. Okay, we'll get to those in just a little bit. But I love to open up with this because by and large, most people get started with Young Living with one of their starter kits. So they have a few different starter kits. When I first got started, almost 9 years ago, this was the only way to get started with Young Living. But now you can get started with the Thieves starter kit, Ninja Red starter kit. They've got other diffuser and oil combos, all fabulous. Even still, this premium starter kit really is the bread and butter. And if you haven't gotten this yet, I would highly recommend getting it because it really does have everything you need all kind of in one set. If you didn't know this, this premium starter kit, along with the diffuser, this Desert Mist one right here, goes for $165 US. And anything you want to get in the future is going to be 24% off. So you sort of get that savings kind of baked into your membership right there. Anything you get from Young Living in the future will be 24% off. But this guy right here with the diffuser is 60% off retail. This is why it really is the best deal. And even if you got started with Young Living another way, I would still highly recommend getting this because you're not just getting 24% off, you're getting 60% off retail. So I will tell you, when I first got started, I was like, this diffuser is amazing. I want this in every single room in my house. And you could do that. Now that you've got your Young Living membership, you could buy other diffusers, and they're really inexpensive too from Young Living. Can I just caution you? Make sure you're only getting them from Young Living. I have made the mistake of getting other diffusers like from Amazon, from Target. They don't output as well. And it's like my best description. They sort of like sputter out. They don't like have this like great sort of output from the diffuser. They just don't give off as much of the oils, right? So you're better off getting another diffuser, and the Desert Mist is such a great one to have in every room. And you can certainly get it for 24% off retail price. But here's the thing, I would still recommend getting another kit. That's what I did. Every time I wanted a new diffuser in the bedroom, I'm like, get another kit, because I'm like, instead of doing the 24%, I want 60% off. So that's just a quick little tip if you're wanting to get more diffusers in your home. Okay, so let me just kind of show you this guy real quick before I show you some other tips. But if you didn't know, there are 12 oils. Okay, you might be counting, there's only 10 there. Well, here's the thing. This is something that a lot of our new members don't know. There's a little secret compartment right under here. You just have to lift up the flap, and then you'll see there's other goodies down here, including 2 more of the oils. So make sure if you haven't done that yet, you go ahead and open that little secret compartment. We've actually had some members who didn't know there was anything there, took the oils out and then threw away the box. And I'm like, oh no, you missed out. There was more goodies in there. So that's why we like to do kind of a quick demo so that you can see you can do that. So I'm just going to kind of go through these really quick because we do have one-on-one classes where you can do a deep dive into each of the oils. But in a nutshell, what you're going to find in your kit are singles and blends. So singles are going to be things like lavender, frankincense, peppermint, lemon. That means it's a single oil. They have many different uses. And then you've got your blends. So some blends are like Daiji's and Thieves. That means that they have a few different oils in there, and they were specially formulated for a specific purpose. And if you have been with Young Living long enough, you'll understand that the name kind of gives away what the blend is for. So for instance, Daiji's, which is one of my absolute favorite oils, I kid you not, Of the 12 oils in here, the oil I always have on me all the time is Digize right here. It is phenomenal, and I'll tell you some uses in just a minute. But Digize is digestion, right? Thieves might be one that you have to kind of come around to a little bit. Once you hear the story, you're like, oh, I got it. But Thieves is great for cleaning and immune support because of the Four Thieves story, right? Where these spice traders use those herbs, right? Like cinnamon, clove, rosemary to keep themselves healthy, right? During the Black Plague, or at least that's what the legend says. So the blends, you look at the name to kind of get an indication of what it's for, okay? So some quick uses, again, I'll go through it. Lavender, skin and sleep. If you remember nothing else, just remember skin and sleep. Our lemon here is great for cleaning inside and out. So it's like your natural Goo Gone. Like I was literally just using lemon today to get stickers off this little shovel that I'm going to use for my little kitty litter little tray box that I've got. But there was like this sticker residue that I couldn't get out. A little bit of lemon, a little bit of water, boom, came right out. So lemon's good for cleaning inside and out, but inside, lemon's phenomenal for like cleaning out, just sort of like your digestive system, like you would use lemon juice, right? So one more quick tip, you'll notice lemon, Digize, right? Some of these other oils here have a white label. That's your quick indication that that is safe for internal use, okay? So again, I love how Young Living has all these great ways of sort of teaching us how to use them. So if you're ever sort of not sure, can I use this like in my water, or can I make a little veggie capsule out of this? You can with the white label. Now, certainly lavender also comes with a bottle and a white label. Again, it's the same oil, so of course you can use lavender internally as well. But just as kind of a quick reminder for someone just getting started, I like to just point out that the white labels mean you can use them internally, okay? Another one that's great for digestion, just like your Digize, is peppermint. 1 drop of peppermint is the equivalent of 26 cups of peppermint tea. So a little really goes a long way. Like I'll add it to my water and I'm like, woo, I can feel it on my lips. It's like dancing, like not spicy per se, not like eating a jalapeno, but you can feel it and it's like very energizing too. So not only does it help with digestion, like you've had too much pizza, but it also is very peppy. And I like to combine actually peppermint and lemon together in my water. Perfect way to start off the day. Okay, another single that you've got in here is frankincense, which pairs really well with lavender, great for skin, great for emotional support. I've already mentioned Digize, which is fantastic for digestion, but you know what, when in doubt, just use Digize for anything. You guys, I had a bee sting once and literally all I had on me, because I was on the beach far away from everything, was Digize, and it did the trick. So I will tell you, your oils work. They are amazing, but Digize is kind of like lavender. It's like a Swiss Army knife that you can use for pretty much any use. So Digize is the one. Another favorite is Thieves. Like I said, Thieves is great for cleaning, immune support. Raven is one that I like to pair with Thieves a lot, because Raven's great for making your own chest rub. So for instance, my son was kind of under the weather this week, and we were doing Thieves, making a wellness tea with a little bit of honey and a drop of Thieves and some warm water. And we were doing Raven, right? With some coconut oil rubbed on his chest. Panaway is another one that you can use with a carrier oil like coconut oil. It's really great if you work out, you sit all day, you stand all day, you kind of got like those ouchies, right? Like, oh, my back, oh, my neck, my shoulders. You want your Panaway. That's really phenomenal for all of those things. Valor is just like the name implies, it's for courage or for confidence. Let's say you're going to do a big presentation, or you've got a kiddo who's kind of got jitters about, presenting or being in the spotlight. Valor is going to be a really great one to use. So those are kind of just quickly how to use everything. Oh, Citrus Fresh, which is right there in the corner, just like lemon, is really great for cleaning and just tastes really fabulous. All right, I'm going to show you what's inside the little compartment here. And we've got Stress Away and Peace and Calming. The labels kind of look the same. They're kind of greenish. And they are sort of similar, stress and for peace, right? But let me just tell you, Stress Away smells amazing. This one could easily just replace the perfume, or for the men in your life, it could replace cologne, but it really does help to kind of de-stress, like melt that stress away. Whereas your Peace and Calming, this is the one that I like to use for grouchy toddlers, or I've got teenagers at this point. I feel like they're kind of like toddlers, but just in a bigger body. So Peace and Calming is really great for that too. I also love to use Peace and Calming for sleep. So Peace and Calming pairs really well with lavender. Now, a couple of other goodies that you have in your kit are Thieves Sanitizer, Thieves Spray. Again, you'll see Thieves, there's a whole bunch of stuff with Thieves from Young Living. They have a whole line of products, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But Thieves is just really amazing, again, for cleaning and immune support. And then this is like the showstopper right here. This is Ningxia Red. And I love that they give Ningxia Red in the starter kit, because it's sort of like your entree into getting started with a wellness lifestyle. Ningxia Red is made from it's a puree made from wolfberries, which is similar to like a goji berry. So it's not a juice, it's more of a puree, and it's got essential oils in it as well, like tangerine, lemon, orange, yuzu. It tastes really good. And these are 2-ounce pouches. You only need to do 1 to 2 ounces a day, but it's like a superfood drink, right? Like some of us like our acai bowls, right? We like our goji berries. This is just kind of an easy way to get those antioxidants into your body. So again, with my son who was feeling a little under the weather, guess what he was getting? Ningxia Red. But Ningxia Red isn't just for when you're feeling under the weather. It's really for every day. In fact, Young Living just did some clinical studies with a Ningxia Red. And here are some amazing things that Ningxia Red can do, right? It can help with sleep. Yep, better sleep. It can help with energy, which is kind of like, how does it do sleep and energy? It just does, right? Because it's flushing your body with those antioxidants. So you can do it morning, night, doesn't matter. It doesn't have any caffeine or anything like that in it, but it just helps with both. Also helps with respiratory function. Perfect for my son who was just under the weather. Helps with immune support. Also helps with joint health too, because guess what, right? Especially as we get older, or maybe, you know, we work out a lot, our joints really kind of take a beating. And so Ningxia Red, because it's got all of those antioxidants, really help our bodies with that. So pretty amazing stuff. Like I said, this is definitely one that you're going to want to keep ordering. And I love that Young Living gives us a sample of this. And you know what? That's kind of a good segue. You know, again, when you get your kit, or however you got started with Young Living, you now have entree into ordering for the future. So 24% off all the, you know, any of the Young Living products. And that's what you get, right? As long as you either put it on a subscription or have placed at least a 100 PV order, you're going to get that 24% off. So some things that I would highly recommend getting is the Ningxia Red. Again, it's fabulous and it's really economical, especially if you get Ningxia Red, the Ningxia Red 2-pack. They come in these bottles. They kind of look like wine bottles, but it's not wine. It's just a puree. And, you know, you can literally just do 1 ounce each day, and it's fabulous. So I would highly recommend adding Ningxia Red to your order. I would also highly recommend adding some Thieves products to your order. Let me just tell you, this is Thieves Spray, but something else that I love, even more than Thieves Spray, is a product called Thieves Household Cleaner. It is literally the best thing since sliced bread. I can recommend like one thing that you guys need to try that maybe you haven't heard of before. It's Thieves Household Cleaner. So it comes in a 14-ounce bottle. I should have brought it with me. And it's a concentrate. So you just need 1 capful and you put that in a spray bottle, like a large glass spray bottle. And then you can get glass spray bottles at Target, Amazon. You can even repurpose like an old apple cider vinegar bottle. I've actually done that too, and like put a little spray nozzle on it. But you add water, 1 capful of Thieves Household Cleaner. And then you know what, if you wanted to, you could add some lemon, some Thieves, maybe 5 drops in there if you want an extra boost of scent. Put the little spray nozzle back on, and you can spray and clean everything. And when I say it cleans everything, I literally mean everything. Your floors, your countertops, your tubs and toilet, windows, mirrors, baseboards. I mean, there have been times where I was like, I'm not sure if I can clean it with this. And I did. And I'm like, oh, I could do that. I've used Thieves Household Cleaner in my steam vacuum, like when I needed to steam vacuum my carpets, instead of using the chemical cleaner that they give you right in the steam cleaner vac. I've used Thieves Household Cleaner instead, diluted with some water. Same thing, right? There have been other times where it's like pet messes, right, on my carpet. It cleans that too. Toys. When my kiddos were little, I would put their toys in a bathtub with water and add a couple of capfuls of Thieves Household Cleaner. I cleaned gym equipment. I cleaned the interior of my car with Thieves Household Cleaner. Like literally, you can clean everything with it. So if there's any one thing I would recommend, it's definitely adding Thieves Household Cleaner to your order. It just turns out to be so economical because you're only using 1 to 2 capfuls per use. So that one 14-ounce bottle could literally create like 30 other spray bottles. So it's so economical. I think it comes out to less than like 75 cents a bottle compared to like when you go to the store and you're spending like $5, right, for a natural household cleaner. It's such a huge savings. So definitely be looking at Thieves Household Cleaner too. But I love some of the other Thieves products like the laundry soap, the dish soap. There's even a Thieves scrub, like to clean, right? If you've got like tougher stains on in your tub and tile or in your kitchen sink. There's even a Thieves toothpaste. It's pretty phenomenal. So what you're going to find as you kind of get started with Young Living is you get started one way, like with your kit, but then over time, you're going to be ordering pretty much like 3 sort of categories of things. And we call it the wellness triangle. So imagine this is a triangle. I feel like I'm trying to get it like that. So you'll see it like this, right? Like imagine a triangle. At the tippy top of the triangle, we've got our oils, right? And these are things that we love to use all the time. We use it in our diffuser because it helps to replace our air fresheners and our scented candles, but it's also great for just mood support or distressing at the end of a long day. Or like for my kiddo, it was like a mood support this week. And what you're going to find in the middle of this triangle are sort of your ditch and switch products. Like I just mentioned, Thieves Household Cleaner, the Thieves Scrub, we've also got a whole line of natural makeup. There's skincare. Oh my goodness, the skincare is phenomenal. I'm kind of picky about my skincare. In fact, before I started Young Living, I was a total skincare snob, buying things at like the high-end department stores or at Sephora because my skin is complicated. It's like it breaks out, but it's still, like aging, and I've got the fine lines. Like there's like 10 different skin concerns kind of going on all at once, right? So I thought I had to use those products, but what I was finding was they were just kind of making the symptoms so much worse. Once I started, right, like using clean makeup and clean skincare, like the blemishes subsided. I found that my face just sort of like became more balanced and clean and clear. And there's, what's really cool with Young Living skincare line is you can kind of choose based on what your concerns are, right? If your concerns are oily skin and acne, they have a whole line for that. If your concerns are brightening, maybe you spent too much time in the sun, maybe you've got some discoloration in your skin, there's a whole line for that. If your concern is fine lines and wrinkles, or your skin's just dry, there's a whole line. It's called the Art line. That's fantastic. I will tell you, I have all 3 of those concerns. I have all of those 3 things together. So I use all of it. I kind of, use different things like different cleansers in the morning versus at night, and then toner. And then I just sort of, pick and choose what kind of works, but I have all the health concerns. So if that's you too, it's totally okay. Young Living's got you covered. So, that's what I was saying with the wellness triangle. That's kind of your ditch and switch, right? You're taking products you used to buy from a department store, from Target, from Walmart, maybe from the health food store, and you're switching it with something from Young Living because they've got it and it's cleaner, it's safe, it's good for you and your family, right? It's going to reduce that sort of toxic overload, right, from chemicals that we get exposed to. If you've ever been to one of our one-on-one classes, we talk about this bioaccumulation. Something that we had to figure out the hard way because my husband has autoimmune disorders. And what we found was the things in our home were making him worse. So when you ditch and switch to cleaner products, you're going to reduce, right, that sort of toxic chemical bioaccumulation in your body so that your body's not always like on high alert and having like flare-ups or inflammation, right? Or maybe you're not there yet, but you could be one day. So why not head it off now, right? Now, at the bottom of our wellness triangle, so imagine this is our triangle, the bottom and sort of like the media section of that wellness triangle is going to be your supplements. You may not know this. Young Living has the best supplements out there. So my background before I got into Young Living is I used to work in healthcare marketing. In particular, I used to work with a supplement company. And so I feel like this is in my wheelhouse, right? Like doctor grade supplements and kind of knowing what's sort of the best and what's kind of the junk products. And I hate to break it to you, but like the Costco vitamins, I know I love my Costco, not the best place to buy vitamins. I'm just telling you. The other thing is when you look at the vitamin label and you're like, wow, vitamin A, 5,000%, that must be good, right? And I think this is what supplement companies do because we assume the more the better. We're supersizing it, right? We're not just getting 100%. We're getting like 5,000%. That's even better. I'm getting a better bargain with this. Well, here's the interesting thing about supplements and about nutrients is there's only kind of so much that your body can kind of take in, right? There's a point where your body's like, I can't take the 5,000%. I can only take like 50% because that's all I can do. And then you're just like wasting all of it, right? Like you're just kind of peeing it out. So there is sort of a, you want to make sure you're using a supplement that has the best bioavailability. So what this means is not only are you getting the maximum that your body can take on, but your body is actually absorbing it and not just excreting it out. So it's really important to be looking at high quality supplements. You don't want to be wasting your money. You want to use something that works, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to have 5,000%. Sometimes your body may just need 30% or 50%. That's better quality because your body is actually consuming it. It's bioavailable rather than just like using too much and it's taxing your body because you have to excrete it out. So hopefully that helps for anybody who's ever looked at a supplement label and gone, it must be better. It's supersized. It's 5,000%. So Young Living has a ton of supplements. And like the skincare, you can kind of choose the supplements based on kind of what your concerns are. So let's say, for instance, your concern is weight management. There's a whole line of products. They're called Sleek. You can get Power Meal, which are, it's a meal replacement protein shake. We've also got Pure Protein Complete, which is another meal replacement protein shake. So there's a whole line for that. Maybe your concern is cleansing. I don't know about you, but I like to do like a cleanse a couple times a year. They have products for that. Some examples are Comfort Tone, ICP. Those are really fabulous for like cleansing and like getting rid of sort of like the buildup. I tend to like to do these things like right around after Thanksgiving and then right around the new year in particular, usually right before the summer as well, just to kind of get my body back on track if I feel like I've been eating a lot of junk food. Some other key supplements that you're going to want to look at are just sort of for overall health. I mentioned Ningxia Red and why that one is fabulous. Great, again, for immune support and everything else. But then there are also really some other really great products too. For instance, Life 9 is a probiotic, which is phenomenal. It is like the Superman of probiotics. There's something else called Sulfurzyme. You guys, my hair grows like crazy, baby hairs all the time. Sulfurzyme is the one product that I'm going to say is phenomenal. What I like to do is I would say half a teaspoon of Sulfurzyme powder with 1 ounce of Ningxia Red and just a large cup of water. And that's what I drink. We call it the red drink. I do that every single day. So good. The Sulfurzyme has MSM in it, which is phenomenal for hair, skin, and nails. But in particular, right, if you're wanting to keep your hair, skin, and nails healthy, definitely get Sulfurzyme. It is so good. And it pairs really well with Ningxia Red. It's just like two very compatible products. So you want to get all this stuff, right? Like we've talked about so much of these key products and oils, like you want to get another diffuser, like what's the best way to kind of do that and get the most out of your membership? So if you're not already on it, I would 1000% recommend something called Loyalty Rewards. The person who enrolled you may have mentioned it, but let me just tell you and really spotlight Loyalty Rewards. It is literally the best thing ever because you ensure that you're getting your products every single month. Number two, you're going to earn 10 to 25% back on your order. So the longer you're on it, the more you're earning back. So the first 3 months, you're earning 10%. In your fourth month, all the way to 24 months, you're earning 20% back. And then once you're on it for like 2 years or more, you're going to earn 25%. So I just want to kind of put this in perspective, okay? So let's say I place a $100 order every month, 25 for me because I've been on it for 2 years, more than 2 years. A quarter of my order, 25% I earn in points. Those points are like store credit. They just kind of bank up in your account and you can use them anytime. I would definitely recommend using it sooner rather than later because it will fall off in a 24 rolling period, right? So you've got kind of each month that you're earning, right? Whenever you're earning those points, it's like a rolling 12-month period that you get to use it. So here are some examples of what I like to do. With the holiday season coming up, I'm baking up those points, and guess what I'm going to be doing? Everybody's going to be getting oils or some Young Living product for the holidays. It's like Oprah. I'm like, you're getting bath bombs, you're getting lotion, you're getting some kids' oils, right? You can like be gifting things to different people, which is fabulous. You can really use your store credit however you want. But I would highly recommend getting on Loyalty Rewards. Again, it is literally the best thing ever. The other really cool thing is when you're on Loyalty Rewards, you can even get additional gifts from Young Living. So each month, and you'll see us post about it in our Facebook groups, or you might hear about it from us in an email or text. Young Living will even have it on their website, but each month, Young Living will have something called monthly promos. What that means is they sort of change up the offer every month. But if you order 100 PV and you're on Loyalty Rewards, they're going to give you something, right? If you spend 190 on Loyalty Rewards, you're also going to get another gift. If you're on 250 on Loyalty Rewards, you get another gift, and then 300, you get even more. So if you're not on Loyalty Rewards, you're still eligible for some of the gifts, but not all of them. So for instance, I think it goes straight to 190 PVs when you're starting to get gifts, but you're not getting everything. So it just makes sense to get on Loyalty Rewards, like I said, because you're earning those points, that store credit, you're getting additional free gifts from Young Living. Again, it just makes sense. And you can really kind of add to your collection and try things that maybe you wouldn't have tried before. Young Living usually has different oils that they spotlight and feature in these monthly promos. Sometimes it's supplements or skincare. And it's just a really fabulous way to kind of, again, try different things for free. They will give that to you just for spending 100, 190, 250, or 300 PV. So that's all about Loyalty Rewards and why it's fabulous. Now, the other thing that I want to mention before the end of this call is now that you've got a Young Living membership, the best thing, seriously, that you could be doing with it is sharing your link. If you didn't already know this, go to youngliving.com and under my account, you'll see something that says Share YL. Go in there and grab that link. You can then share Young Living with anybody. Let's say you talk about Ningxia Red and you fall in love with it, or you love your diffuser and you can't stop talking about it, or your friend came over and was like, what's that thing? I want to learn more. You can give them your Share YL link. It's your referral link, and you can earn commission on anything that somebody else orders. The cool thing is if they get a starter kit, right? Like maybe this is how you came in with the starter kit. If they get a starter kit, right, with one of the diffusers, you're going to earn $50 back. How awesome is that? Because you earn $25 plus 25% of the order. But let's say you had a friend who just wanted to try maybe the Thieves household cleaner and added some oils, you'll still earn 25%. So it's just a great way to kind of get your order covered, or maybe even earn some additional income, maybe grocery money, gas money, just by sharing your link. You could share it on social media, in the pickup line. Maybe, again, someone comes over and sees your diffuser, you can go, oh, here's my link. Take it and, go ahead and get something out and show them how to use it, right? So be sure you're sharing your Young Living link, because it's already there and you can earn that commission. The one thing that I do want to mention is, as you share your Young Living link, you're going to want to make sure to upgrade your Young Living account from customer to brand partner. Because when you upgrade it to brand partner, that means you'll earn that commission check. So it's just $14.95. And what's really cool is it's a one-time, and then Young Living will give you 3 months of an app called YL Insights. You'll also get access to something called My YL, which is sort of a website and another way to share Young Living with other people. They also give you some training materials, a booklet, and a 90-day plan on how to kind of launch your Young Living business. So they give you a lot of things baked into that $14.95 one time to convert your Young Living membership from customer to brand partner. So it's a fabulous option. I would highly recommend it, especially with the holidays coming up, you guys. People are going to be looking for, gifts to give to their friends and family. So why not you? Why not share, a diffuser and your Young Living kit, or how to, replace those scented candles, right, with a diffuser and Young Living essential oils? Why not do it so that you can get your oils covered, get your kit covered, however you got into Young Living, and earn some extra money that you could use for holiday spending. So thank you so much, you guys, for being with me tonight. Hope you learned something on Young Living, things that you can order, loyalty rewards. If you've got other questions, I can hang around to answer them, but just wanted to say thanks so much for being here. The recording will be up shortly so that you can share with anybody you enroll, so that they know how to make the most out of their membership too. Thanks so much for being here. Take care.